Joining my live broadcast where I'm going to talk about some real estate content for the examination and also give you a brand new announcement. So I want to go over to the board right now and show you something that I have been working on and very excited for this, and would love to kind of get your input and show you some information for this. Now, just making sure I've got my cameras working, so we'll bring that in a little tighter. But I am launching a brand new version of the Global Real Estate School, and just going to show you, we'll be launching it this weekend actually. And so it is my beta version. I call it my beta version, and see if we can get my computer to work here for us. I want to go, actually, sorry about that. This is supposed to be a touch screen, and it's not working well with touching today. So naturally, I'm the school administrator and course developer, and so there's a lot of courses right there. Let's go over to in progress. There we go, right there. So I want to show you a little bit about the new version, and I'll just open up. I'm breaking this out to where it's more similar to what you will see on the real estate examination as far as the chapters go per course. And so there will be some sound, and I'll kind of mute that back for you. But our course has a brand new player, a brand new look and feel. We've been working very diligently and very hard, probably over the last year and a half or so with this. And I think it's turning out really nice. So this course, you will see, has, I'll turn the volume down here. Now, before we get started, we have a couple of slides. Well, I'll tell you what, you get, this is a Dell monitor, and I am not real pleased with that. So Dell, I don't know what your problem is, but I've had some issues with this Dell touchscreen, and I really wish I'd gone with the Vibe touchscreen. But this is a new player, the look and feel. Just want to show you how this works. Of course, you can, I don't know why my mouse is not working. So I'll just go back over here and try to use the regular mouse because it seems to be working here. So a couple of things I wanted to show you. It's always fun when you go live and then nothing's working for you. My apologies. Let's see if we can get this to work for me. Holy cow, this is awful. My apologies. There we go. This is the module here, and you can see your menus right there on the side. We have a home button, so at any time when you go to the next screen, we give you the estimated time for the screen, but anytime you want to go back to the home button, you can go click on the home button right there. Now, here's what I'm very excited about is we have at the top a total support menu. So you can actually type right in here, and if you want to type in the word certificate, it will show you all of our help articles on how do I get my certificate, other definitions and so forth and so on there. So everything's right within the player from the web button. Now, we also have a glossary, so you can now go, and if there's something that you study in the course and you say, what is a cooperative? You can click on that, and I actually have the entire glossary for all of my students. Actually, anyone can access this, and you can get the information for the glossary right there. Again, that's located right here where it says glossary. So I think this is pretty cool. And one of the things that I'm going to be building for this is that each one of these definitions will have a video at some point. So not only will you have the glossary, but you will have short, little concise videos where I go through and explain this, and we'll be updating some of the glossary information. We have created a glossary for every state that we are approved in. We're still adding more glossaries. So in Utah, if you're wanting to know what's the definition of residential property, you can click on that, and we took that right from the license law. So total glossary throughout the template. Anytime you want to know how do you navigate the course, we have that built in, so you can click on that as well. And then, of course, your next and back buttons. So really nice, I think, features with using and how to navigate through the course. Again, you cannot go through the course without going through each slide, because the Real Estate Commission does not want you just jumping down here to the end and clicking the last button of the module. So you will need to go through each module. But once I've finished talking, and again, you can't go forward, but anytime you want to go backwards, once I've completed talking, so I'm speaking right now and kind of just giving you some information here. At one point, once I finish speaking, you'll be able to go on to the next slide. I'm going to come back here just so I can kind of see you very quickly here. And so there you are. But I'm very excited about this. I think it's going to be great for students as you are inside the course. You'll be able to not only look up a word or go look up that definition if you're a little confused on that. And my goal, as I mentioned, is every definition in the course will have a video, me here at the Dell whiteboard, that I hope will do a better job. And I will be recording those. They won't be live streamed, but we'll be recording those, and I'll be elaborating on those. They'll be short, concise videos so that you'll be able to pick up on the content and learn it and have that information. So it'll be just like you're in the classroom. Anytime you have a question on any topic throughout the course, you can click on that glossary button, look up the definition, and it will take you right to the definition. Here's what's really cool about the glossary too, is up here at the top, you can type in. So if I wanted to just search for, I'm going to go back up here to the top, and I want to search for the capitalization, and I don't remember if I have that in there yet or not. Yep, there it is right there. Here is the cap rate. And so again, this is the rate of return on the investment. Now, I'll have a video where I'll walk you through how to use the cap rate. We actually did that on yesterday's video. So all of the bar has finished. If you want to replay that, you can at the very end. But at this point, since we've already watched that, it will allow us to move forward. We have learning objectives for every module, and so those will come on as I present the learning objectives to you. And again, just, I think, a really cool new look and feel. So I'm actually launching that this week. I'm putting some finishing touches on all of this, and hopefully we will not have issues, but I realize with any new launch you could have some things. But just reach out to me if you're one of our students. If you're not a student, I'm telling you what, I will put my course up against any other course that's out there. I've taken a lot of other courses, so I know firsthand that, you know, it's not perfect, but I try to bring some interactivity. I try to put videos and audio. And you know, today I had a student who signed up or was getting ready to sign up, and he called me and he said, one of the things I appreciate about you is you answer your phone. And I hear that from people all the time. You're dealing with a smaller company, it's a family-owned company, and I'm here to help and support you, okay? So I want your business. I want your broker's business. If you're an agent watching this and your broker sending someone to out-of-state conglomerates, support the small little guy, okay? Because I want your business, and I want to make sure your students and your friends and your family are treated the best, okay? So I'd love for you to do that. Now let's cover a math problem, and in fact, I'd like to go right out here to the definite. We talked about this yesterday, but it never hurts to go back over something again. So let's talk about the cap rate, okay? And yesterday, just so we can confirm on this, that everyone's on the same page, so I am going to click, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to get this bigger pin here for us. So I'm going to draw a T. And remember, we have math symbols on the T. I call it a T problem because there are three components. 1, 2, 3. Three different components to this. Number 1 is, boy, I'll tell you what, Dale, I'm gonna probably have to have a call with them and tell them they owe me a new board because I'm really frustrated. This we refer to as part. Number 2, we refer to this as total. And number 3, we refer to this as rate. Now, we're working a cap rate problem. And so for the cap rate, we're going to call this part NOI, net operating income. And remember, this has to be an annual number. Now, why does it have to be annual? Because it has to be an annual number so we can get a look at the entire year, not just a month. Because if this owner is paying certain expenses, those expenses might not reflect, what's the word I'm looking for? They may not reflect accurately for just 1 month. You see what I mean? We need the whole year so we can figure out just exactly how that property functions. I mean, it would be like my real estate school. I wish my school had the same consistent numbers throughout the entire year, but people go on vacations. There's Christmas time. There's weird things that go on at different scenarios, like the economy or whatever. And so I couldn't just take the net operating income for 1 month that was like a great month and then try to figure out the value of my company, because that's not giving a good, adequate reflection over the entire year. So net operating income needs to be for the entire year, okay? The total is going to be referred to as the value. Now again, I want you to think in terms of cap rate problems. So when we refer to total, we're really looking at the value of the property. And this sometimes can be referred to as percentage or rate, and it's equivalent to the cap rate, okay? And that's a return on the investment. In fact, if we come back over here, I tell you, it's the rate of return on an investment. Now, I'm going to plug a video in here, and I'm going to give some more information because it really is much more than that, but I'm not trying to confuse people with too much information. I want to help you pass the exam, okay? So if I'm going to do a new page and I'm going to put my math problems on there. If a property generated $80,000 NOI, net operating income, I probably should spell that out. Net operating income, this is $80,000. And remember, this is annual. Always want to work annual. And in the area, your cap rate is 7%. Now, a lot of times, so I'm moving my decimal point over. So at 7, I want to move it over 2 places, so I have to put a 0 there, like that. See, that's where I got the 7% there. Now, we're solving for the value, aren't we? And so what does our math tell us to do? Well, we have one top and one bottom. Our math says we need to divide. And remember, this top number goes in your calculator first. This is your second feature on your calculator, the divide button, and then this is your third. And it will give you the answer. So I'm going to come back over here so we can look at you and I can tell you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? So if I take the numbers over there, which is $80,000 net operating income per year, and I 80000, that goes in first, then my divide button, then 0.07, I get this answer. 1,000,000, we'll do a different color here, 1,142,857. Now, remember that I told you they probably won't give you a softball pitch like that. They will probably say to you, a building's worth 1,142,857. desk, and I only wanted to see if my camera was working, because yesterday when I came back over here, the camera was not working, and I should have another microphone working here. I hope it's working. Yep, it looks like it is. So technology, setting all of this stuff up can be kind of challenging. GlobalRealEstateSchool.com. Please check us out. We'd love to have you as part of our curriculum, part of our students. I'm thrilled every day when I have new students sign up. Now's a great time to get your real estate license. I think you should consider that. I may come back a little later this evening and do some more live streaming, but only on my YouTube channel. That is why you have to, I think this, but it's over on the other camera. But subscribe, and you'll know each and every time that I go live. Hey, I want to say thank you so much. I'm so excited. I think this was my third day in a row to live stream and work some math with you. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You know, I'm finished being president for Missouri Realtors and immediate past president. Last year I was immediate past president. It's kind of the coolest job because, you know, I was still on the leadership team, but I didn't have as much responsibility. It's kind of like they have to wing you off of your position, but it was sad. But, you know, then sometimes it's still sad. But I had the opportunity to be president for the largest trade association in Missouri. And I'm telling you what, the best group of members. And I appreciate so much that opportunity. But it was a big commitment and a big job. And so now I'm back. We're full focus and full force on Global Real Estate School. I'm so excited about our new look and feel. We've got some new online classes that we're promoting and just lots of stuff. You can check it all out at globalrealestateschool.com. Hey, thanks again for watching. I hope that you go out and have just an amazing day and weekend. Be sure and subscribe, and be sure and tell your broker, your friends, your family. Share it on social media. Use Global Real Estate School, right? That's what you want to do. All right. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.